Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we're going across to Ireland and the Rye River Brewing Company, and this is their Belgian Imperial Stout. It's coming in at 8.2% ABV. These guys are out of Celbridge, County Kildare, Ireland. A big shout out to my good friend Al. He's out of Dublin. He brought over 2 or 3 beers for me when we was over at HopCity in Leeds in West Yorkshire over at Easter time. He said, "Oh, I've been meaning to send you stuff, and it's just easier for me to." Which, look, I don't expect anything from anyone, breweries, friends, people who watch or whatever. I don't expect anything at all. I really do appreciate it. It's really cool of you. I've not done too much. There is a little bit of information on here. Let me just try and read this, because it's got this kind of like a really kind of like stamp kind of quality label going around about the last kind of like quarter of the can at the bottom. Really cool, but it's got a lot of information on this, and there's nothing on Untapped about this beer. It says it's brewed with Trappist yeast and traditionally, it's very hard writing to read, not that it makes any difference to my trying to read things, hand turned malts. This medium to full-bodied stout has rich malt driven flavours of dark chocolate, espresso, I shouldn't be reading this really, and dark fruit. The lingering, I'm not even going to go any further because I don't really want to spoil it for myself or for you guys what I think of this beer. There's a bit of crap on the top of the can, but that's just me. So it's a 440ml can. There is a can on date below that I did see earlier before I got into the review. I'm in a hangout, so, but I've heard some good things about this from my good friend Al. He said it's really good. So we're going to pour it into the glass and see what we get. So I don't know if it's got, I mean, I've already read it and I can't remember what I've already said because I've had a few beers. So there's well, as the name suggests, it's a Belgian Imperial Stout. So I don't know if it's going to be funky, whether it's Brettanomyces yeast or anything like that, but we'll see what we get. 8.5, it's jet black. There's not any kind of light coming through, even at the top or the bottom of the glass. No ruby hues or anything like that. It's jet black. It's the last beer of the evening, for sure, as it's nearly 4 AM. Let's get an aroma. Oh, wow. Big chocolate, dark baker's chocolate. There's hints of some real dark fruits in this. Cherry, plum. There's a slight kind of almost real kind of old aged oak kind of thing. Slightly sweet. There is a little bit of kind of, it seemed like an underlying funkiness. It's like a dark chocolate with like cream as well, kind of mixed in. Yeah, there's definitely an oakiness going on, so let's give it a taste. This could be interesting. Cheers. Oh wow. God, that is creamy smooth. There is that funkiness coming through from I guess a Belgian yeast quality potentially, as it's a Belgian Imperial Stout. There's no kind of hot burn. There's no kind of like alcohol burn. There's a slight tingling on the tongue, in the upper part of the mouth. Creamy. I wouldn't say it's luxurious. There is a little bit of harshness there, but it's definitely got that funkiness going on. Roasty, toasty malt. Not burnt, but it's kind of the upper end of a medium kind of roasty malt going on. There's definitely a liqueur quality to the beer. Very smooth. Body wise, I'd probably pitch it around the upper end of medium. Around, yeah, something like that. It's a little bit thin for the ABV. It's 8.2. It's not drinking like it at all. I'm getting hints of like coconut or something, Joe. Slight sweetness, maybe a touch of vanilla. I don't know if this has been aged in any kind of barrels or anything like that. Let me go to the last part, what I was going to get to. A lingering warm and sweet mouthfeel. I can't even say that word. It accentuates. I can't. I'm rubbish with some words. The aroma of roast, dark fruits, and plum. So there you go. So there is some dark fruits, which is what I was picking up. Definitely hints of dark chocolate, as it says. Espresso. There is a little bit of that, but I'm picking up a lot more kind of oak. It doesn't mention oak at all or anything like that. There's a lovely tang to this beer that I can't put into words. A chocolatey, coffee, oakiness to the beer, with a slight bit of funkiness. It's a belting beer, you are right, Al. It's a really nice beer. Let's pour the rest of this in. Didn't create any kind of a head really on that kind of the last third of this wonderful can that I'm going to keep. There is a date on this can, best before February of 2023, so there you go. So I'm reviewing this on the early hours of the 14th of April of 2018. I've had this beer a little while, a couple of weeks or so, and I just wanted to get him out of the way for Al, because he's given me these beers to review, which is really kind of you, mate. I really do appreciate it, because I don't think we can get this anywhere over this side, not even online. So, and I've never heard of the brewery either. So it's a limited edition. That's apparently a small batch beer, as the can says. But yeah, check out this. I love this little bit here. It's really cool. It's like one of them kind of like labels you put onto a Christmas present kind of thing. Really nice. Any other information? Ingredients: water, barley malt, hops, yeast. That's pretty much it. So I'll give it one more sip and a rating. It's very kind of unique. I've not had too many Belgian Imperial Stouts, so maybe that, you know, a lot of them are along this kind of line of beer. But I still really enjoying it for what it is. So as regards to rating, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. So it's a 4.25 if you're on the Untapped scale. Let me just get to the page where this beer is. There's no IBU count. It's only had a total of 93 ratings, 20 in the last 30 days. This beer was added on the 7th of March of 2018, so it's fairly new. It's had a total of 83 actual ratings on this beer. It's coming in at 3.8, so I'm giving it a 4.25 again. But yeah, if you've had this beer before, thanks again, Al, for giving me this beer from the Rye River Brewing Company. Really appreciate it. Cheers.